I'm at Mohegan Outdoor Center. I'm with Aphrodite, and she just stopped in, and she's going solo. When did you start?
I started June 2nd.
June 2nd, okay.
Yes.
And how did it go in Maine and New Hampshire?
Oh boy. So, much as one would expect, it was challenging.
It was challenging.
It is very wild out there.
Yeah.
But you don't want it to be easy, right?
No. Well,
No.
it's not easy, no.
It's definitely not easy.
No.
But it's a wild that makes it feel like it's still untouched.
Okay.
So we get to experience that, the
Okay.
actual wilderness and
Right.
nature.
And why did you go solo instead of no-bow?
Mostly to avoid people.
Okay.
Timing, my son turned 19 in May, so I
Oh.
wanted to be around for his birthday.
Okay.
And also, not fighting for a place to sleep, not for, I'm more introverted, so I wanted to be away from the bubble.
More of a solo
Yeah.
hike. Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. No, that's cool. Why the AT?
Well, I am used to New England. I am living in Pennsylvania, but I used to live in New York, so I kind of graduated from the Catskills and the Adirondacks, and
Okay.
then I did what's called the New England Six-Pack, so all of the highest mountains in the New England states. I did all of those in 10 days.
In 10 days?
In 10 days, so
Wow.
85 miles, 33,375 feet of elevation gain,
Wow.
in 5 states in 10 days.
10 days, that's pushing it.
It was fabulous.
Were you testing yourself?
I was seeing where my physical endurance was
Right.
so that I could do the Appalachian Trail.
Is that what you were doing? You were testing yourself for the Appalachian Trail?
Yes.
Smart, that's clever. Yeah. What's your base weight? What are you carrying?
My base weight, so I have a hyperlight pack.
Okay.
We're not,
Yeah.
no promotions or anything.
No,
like
I know
that.
exactly. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So without food and water, it's like maybe 19 pounds. And
Okay.
then if I carry my full weight for food and water, it gets up to 28 to 32.
Well, that's not too bad.
I carry up to 7 or 8 days of food.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't like stopping?
I don't like stopping, and I also like being in control of what I'm eating. So I'm not a junk food eater.
Okay.
So if I have what I like, then I know that.
Well, that's why your weight is so high because of the food.
Yes.
Yeah.
it's
7, 8
mostly
days is a
food.
lot. Yeah.
Right.
That's
and
good.
then when I'm in town, I treat myself, or like places like here, I'll get a root beer float.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. If you had any tips for hikers since you've started, what would be a tip for a new thru hiker going next year? What can you tell them? Well,
Your plan is going to go out the window as soon as you hit the trail.
okay.
So you're at the whim of the trail, weather, your body, people that you meet, towns that you stop in. You're never going to be able to say, I'm doing this many miles, this many days, and have it be 100%. There's always going to be something that's
Right.
either a hiccup, where you're behind in your miles, or you're going to feel really, really good and you'll do 10 more miles that day.
Okay.
So kind of plan not more than maybe a week at a time,
Okay.
which is really hard to do for the control freak right here.
Have you been picking up mileage though as you've been going?
Yes, so I averaged about 9 or 10 miles through Maine and New Hampshire,
Right.
and now I shoot for 18 to 20.
Oh, so that's great.
Yes.
Cool. How did you get the trail name Aphrodite?
So day 6 in Maine, I came across another hiker named Freedom Fighter who is Greek,
Mm-hmm.
and we were talking about the differences in our cultures. And the biggest thing that stood out to me that he said was that my grandmother, whether she had struggles or not, never had to worry about any military taking her home away in her 70s. And how even if there's a lot of diversity in our country, we still have many more freedoms than other countries have. And we talked about Maine, and we talked about a lot of things in the terrain that were beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And, when I say a lot, it's a 2-minute conversation that
Right.
we had, right? And I have pearl earrings on, so he said, well, in my country, with your blue eyes and your pearls and your wisdom about beauty and love, you would be called Aphrodite.
Ah, there it is. You had to take it. That's great. Any aspirations to do another thru hike after this one?
Not another thru hike, but maybe organizing groups of people together to get them outdoors for their first time experiences.
That's cool. That's great. All right. Well, thanks for visiting with me today and have a great journey.
Thank you.